Hello everyone. We are going to start the next point of our chapter number 2, that is evolutionary models. In the evolutionary models, first we are going to study about the prototyping model. The prototyping is a process model which is used to develop softwares. The main purpose of the prototyping model is to satisfy the customer needs. To acquire this, developers implement the prototype and present it to the customer for evaluation. After evaluation, customer suggests the modification in the prototype. The suggested modifications are then implemented in the prototype and again it is presented to the customer for evaluation. So this is the overall flow. You are doing or you are working your project, and you are giving that prototype to your customer for the checking that either it is match or not. If it is match, then your project is end. If it is not match, then again you will do the updation in your current product. These iterations are continued until the customer is completely satisfied with the prototype. Once the customer is satisfied with the prototype, developers start implementing the final system. So we will discuss some prototyping phases. So there are the different phases of the prototyping, such as communication, construct prototype, customer evaluation. In customer evaluation, here if it is the check, if the requirements are meet, then deploy the software. If there is a modification, then iterate the prototype. That is again customer evaluation. Again the changes in your product. So the phases of your prototyping process models are: first one is the communication. At this stage, the developers communicate with the customer to gather the customer requirements. The objective of the softwares and the area where the definitions are still fuzzy are outlined. The requirements which are clear and perfectly known are also outlined. Analyzing the customer requirements, the developer process to construct the prototype. Second phase is construct prototype. While constructing prototype, the developers establish objectives such as what will be the use of prototype, what feature of the final system the prototype would reflect. Is it taken into consideration that the cost of the developed prototype should be low and the speed of the prototype development should be fast? The speed and cost of the prototype are maintained by ignoring the requirements that have nothing to do with the customer's interest. Generally, the prototypes are developed based on the requirements of the customer interest, like user interface and unclear functions. Now, third phase is customer evaluation. Once the prototype of a final software is developed, it is demonstrated to the customer for evaluation. Customer evaluates the prototype against the requirements they have specified in the communication phase. If the customers are satisfied, then the developers start developing the complete version of the software. In case the customer is not satisfied with the prototype, they are supposed to suggest modification. Fourth is iterative prototype. Based on the modification suggested by the customer, developers start modifying the prototype, and the modified prototype is again demonstrated to the customer for evaluation. So in this way, the prototype is iterated until the customer is satisfied with the prototype. Once the customer is satisfied with the prototype, the developers get engaged in developing the complete version of the software. Next is the deploy software. Once the objective of the prototype is served, it is through and the software is developed using other process models. The main objective of the prototype is to understand the customer requirements properly and completely. As all the requirements are understood, the developers develop the software and deliver it to the customer with the expectation that the developer software meets all the requirements specified by the customer. There are some type of a prototyping, such as throwaway prototype, evolutionary prototyping. If we see the throwaway prototyping, in throwaway prototyping, several prototypes are developed to understand the requirements of the customer, and once the requirements are clear, these prototypes are thrown away and the final system is developed using other process models. Throwaway prototyping focuses on understanding those requirements which are unclear, and requirements that are perfectly clear are not even prototyped. throwaway prototyping is also called rapid prototyping. This is because the throwaway prototype is developed only to understand the specification and time is not wasted in using the systematic way to develop the prototype. So the rapid prototype is developed fast and with a little cost. Second one is evolutionary prototyping. In evolutionary prototyping, initially prototype is developed by incorporating the specifications that well understood, and then the developers proceed further the understand the unclear specification. Hence the initially developed prototype is refined to develop the final system. The prototype is demonstrated to the customer and then the customer suggests modification which helps in cleaning the uncertain specification. So, when to use the prototype model? The main objective of prototyping is customer satisfaction, and customer are satisfied only when all his requirements are completely implemented in the final system. So, but hardly a customer is able to narrate all his requirements clearly and consciously at once. Prototyping is an efficient way to understand the requirements of the customer. At each iteration, the prototype is evaluated by the customer to discover the unclear requirements. So, prototyping should be used when the customer requirements are fuzzy, or the prototyping should be used where the final system is desired to have a lot of user interaction. Advantages of prototyping is the first and foremost advantage of prototyping is it helps the developer to understand the certain and uncertain requirements of the customer. It helps the customer to easily realize the requirements modification before final implementation of the system. The efforts required in developing the final system is reduced as the final system is implemented after all the specifications are clearly understood and there are fewer chances of final system being incorrect. The customer does not have to wait for a long to see the working model of the final system. There are more chances of the developed system is more user friendly, user satisfaction is achieved. As the advantages, there are some disadvantages of prototyping. The prototype is developed in an artificial environment, so it may happen that the customer misunderstand an element of the system. Seeing the working model at an early stage may create misconceptions to the customer that the final product will be delivered soon. User may never get satisfied as they are getting too much of opportunity to change specify the changes. Neither customer nor developer is able to specify the number of iterations. So this is the first evolutionary model, that is the prototyping model. Thank you.